Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, I Take You Out Guy, aka Two Phones, here again with another informative video. This video is going to be about my experience, my update with TextNow Wireless, and what's new and things in that sort. And like I said, my call quality and everything. I want to get down to the nitty gritty. So no further ado, let's talk about TextNow Wireless plans. Now, recently, and before the year has started, they were offering any new customer, unlimited data for free till the beginning of the year, which we're already into the new year. So that offer was up. And to be honest, I thought that was one of the best offers that any phone carrier, any phone service could even offer. Almost 3 months of unlimited data, calls, and texts. And that would give you enough time to collect money for the unlimited data plan, which I'm about to get into. But I just wanted to throw that out there. That was like one of the best unlimited plans you could have gotten in 2018 with any wireless service in the USA. So kudos to TextNow for doing that offer. But if you missed out, the cheapest cell phone service, payable cell phone service is $9.99. $9.99 you can get unlimited talk and text, whether you're on Sprint or the GSM network. Now, if you're trying to get the GSM network, GSM SIM card, you would have to order that, which the SIM card is 100% free. It's just you would have to put your payment down for the service. You have to make the payment at checkout. Now, there are special offers if you have to buy a phone and you don't want a GSM and you're on a Sprint network. There are special offers to give you $20 off for any smartphone you buy from TextNow Wireless. So just keep that in mind. That's the cheapest paid phone plan on a month-to-month for the service. Now, they do have a Wi-Fi only, which is basically you just download the application from the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store, or even you can even use it online with Mac or Windows or Chromebook. So also keep that in mind. So you can make calls and texts over a tablet, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android, a Chromebook, a Windows, or Mac. Keep that in mind. Now, for data, if you want data, the starting price for a data plan with unlimited talk and text or either network is $19.99 with 2 gigabytes of LTE, no capped LTE data. When I mean no cap, that means there's no, well, you're down to 1.5 megabytes per second for music, or 2 megabytes per second for gaming, or 5 megabits per second for watching Netflix or something. You're not capped. This is a major gripe that we're having right now with small carriers. So keep that in mind. There's no real big data cap in the high-speed data. But once you pass up 2 gigs, then you're throttled down to 2.5 gigabytes, which you can get past somewhat depending on hit or miss. You can get a passive with music. Now, videos, you would definitely have a hard time with once you pass your anointment or anointment with 2 gigs of LTE data. And this is both available for the GSM and Sprint network. Now, there is one more thing I do want to add on when it comes to these LTE data plans. For Sprint service, you do get mobile hotspot. But if you're on the GSM network using TextNow Wireless, you won't have mobile hotspot active. But hopefully in 2019, sometime this year, that TextNow will bring that to the T-Mobile or to the GSM network. That's just one downside, okay? The next downside is no data roaming for any of these plans. No data roaming, but hopefully they're working on that. Now, they do have a $29.99 plan with 5 gigs on either network. So you get 5 gigabytes of LTE data, no cap, or the 5 gigabytes of LTE data for $29.99. And unlimited for everyone and everything is $39.99, which they give you 23 gigabytes on either network for $39.99. So just keep that in mind. I mean, to be honest, it was hard for me to get past 23 gigs, even without using Wi-Fi at home or Wi-Fi at work or wherever I was at. Somehow I couldn't get past 22 gigabytes, or I don't even think I got past 20 gigs. So give or take, it just depends on your usage if you're on your phone all day and night. But I still would say it's still worth it if you're going to go past 10 gigabytes. Now, if you're going to go past 10 gigabytes, this is still a steal. This plan is still a killer deal. That it's hard to find that $39, so keep that in mind. On top of that, you can add a line to your own account, which is quote unquote the family plan. Now, the biggest difference with the family plan is the $29.99 and the $39.99, you can save a lot of money with. So if you add a line, let's say you wanted the Sprint line because you wanted the mobile hotspot, but you also wanted T-Mobile for, I don't know what other reason, but for some other reason, maybe faster speeds or whatever. But you wanted the mobile hotspot, so you turn one of your phones into the mobile hotspot and use your tablet or something to connect. Now you can add a T-Mobile line for the 5 gigabyte plan. You can add that line for $22.99 to add a line. If your Sprint is your main line, but you want a T-Mobile line with TextNow wireless, you can add T-Mobile line for $22.99 for 5 gigs and unlimited talking text and whatever else you want to do with it. Keep that in mind. Also, if you add a line, the unlimited plan will become $29.99. So keep that in mind. If you got the Sprint for $39 and you got the T-Mobile for $29, you're still preferably under $60. No, 70. Maybe under 60, 70, something like that. Somebody got to do math. Anyways, but I know for sure you're definitely under $60 with the 5 gigs on T-Mobile and a $39 limited dollar plan for Sprint. Are there any perks? There actually are hidden perks within the TextNow wireless app. You have to download the TextNow app, set it up, sign in with your username and password. And if you go into the settings, you go into the Earn tab, you will see that they give you credit for downloading apps. You get credits, you get points for downloading apps. It's also a referral program, which I'm always talking about on my YouTube channel, the referral program. You share your link on social media. It could be Instagram, it could be Twitter, Snapchat, it could be Facebook, Google+, whatever, Telegram, WhatsApp, whatever social network or messaging app you have. Let your family and friends know there's a better wireless provider out here for you guys. Okay? And once you get people to sign up, just like me, new credits will add up, and before you know it, you're like, wow, I don't have to pay a phone bill again. So you can actually get free phone service with TextNow Wireless. Yes, it does take a little work. What doesn't take a little work? So this is my point and purpose. If you don't put out, you don't get anything. So that's my point of purpose for talking about the referral programs. It's for everyone. Anyone can do the referral programs. There's no limit. There's no limit to how many credits you can get. I share my screenshot on Instagram and Twitter. So if you're not following me, please follow me on social media. I give you guys the latest and exclusives. Now, those are the perks. Are there any like free Netflix or free Hulu or free Spotify or Amazon Prime included? No, there's not. But if you jump on the special offers from these companies, it will be much easier on your pockets. Plain and simple as that. I know a lot of people, this is probably why a lot of people are not switching. But for the prices, you'll forget all about that extra free stuff. And half the people are not even watching all the stuff on Netflix and Hulu. So there are alternatives for free. For free. There are alternatives. I got a notepad. I'm looking at the notepad. So excuse me. My alternatives to Netflix and Hulu and Spotify and all that, if you're using this unlimited data plans for TextNow Wireless, well, whichever network you're using it on. For Pluto TV, 100% free, no subscription needed, no logins. Zumo, 100% free. These are movie and TV apps that you can use on the go. Tubi TV movies, Tubi movies and TV application. It's another alternative to Netflix and Hulu. YouTube, they're actually having a YouTube movies category. So I've done a video about that. I'll put it in the description box. Vudu also offers free movies and TV shows 100% free. And Sony Crackle. Sony Crackle is also another alternative for free movies and TV without a login or subscription month. So you can cancel all that. Well, where's the freebies at? You can cancel all that, okay? All right. So another thing for music, the alternatives for Spotify and Tidal and Pandora will be iHeartRadio. Next, radio app for Android users. Your FM radio app for Android users. Google Play Music. A lot of people oversleep on Google Play Music. This is basically Google's media player. Unfortunately, people won't look at it like that. But whatever library you have on your computer, your tablet, whatever, you can drag and drop into the Google Play Music application. If you own a Sony device like I do, the Sony Music Player, drag and drop, like I just said, with the Google Play, drag and drop to the Sony Music Player. And I might actually do a review about that. For Samsung users, you have the Samsung Music Player. Drag and drop your music in the Samsung Player. Free music for life. There you go. Without internet or data. So if you wanted to do the call and text plan for $9.99 a month, and you wanted to put everybody on a plan, that'll work. All right, that's my alternatives to the free Spotify, Tidal, and whatever else that all these other carriers are adding on. Now, what are the best games to play using it? Well, it also depends on the data speeds, your coverage, and everything like that. But there are apps, there are games that you can play without service. So this is my top games that you can use on TextNow Wireless plan, whichever network you're running on, whichever plan you're running on. You can use Google Play Games. They have 4 built-in games in the Google Play Games application. You got Snake, Solitary, Cricket, and Pac-Man. Also, Asphalt 8. Asphalt 8, once you download it and set it up and update it, go ahead and test it offline. It works perfectly offline. Nova Legacy. Nova Legacy is a 3D first-person shooter. Check that out. It's both on iOS and Android. Minecraft. Minecraft is an infamous game. Doesn't really need internet once you set it all up. So, and Crossy Road, and Temple Run 2. So those are some alternative games that you can play without internet, without data. Now, for features when it comes to this call quality, and I must confess, I have the GSM SIM card with TextNow. I mentioned this to a few people. I have to go with it. It's a tiebreaker. For me personally, it's a tiebreaker. But the overall call quality, I would have to give it to the Sony Xperia XA2 Ultra when it comes to the T-Mobile AT&T networks. For one, when it comes to the AT&T network, well, not AT&T, T-Mobile. When it comes to T-Mobile, it has LTE Plus. That gives you a little more signal, gives you a little more speed. This is on a different processor. It's not the flagship processor for Android, but I've tested it day and night. It's number one. On all the phones I've owned, it's number one for call quality, hands down. Even past the G3 Plus new mobile phone, which I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know. All right, now the next one for T-Mobile SIMs. It has to be the Nokia 6.1 2018. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the voice over LTE. But if you all see my previous video, I mentioned that this phone is on Android 1 and it's fully updated. January security patch. We're still in January as of this video, so it has the January security patch, Android 9 Pie, and it has voice over LTE with T-Mobile. And it's crisp. It is crisp. It's not the loudest, but it's crisp. The loudest is the Sony Xperia. Now, I have to mention, on the Sprint network, using TextNow wireless, you will want to have to go with either the Samsung Galaxy S9 or S9 Plus or the Moto E5 Plus. Now, the only reason why I'm mentioning these two phones because, one, you can get this phone on TextNow wireless brand new for under $150. Using the promo code, you get $20 off the price that TextNow wireless has. Now they have it for $149, which I think is still a little bit expensive. But for what comes with the phone, you get 5,000 milliamp battery, you get a 6-inch screen, you get 18:9 ratio aspect ratio display, 720p screen. You get 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs onboard storage, SD card slot. So you have enough memory. I got 256 gig SD card in this phone. So I can download all my movies, all my music. Okay, don't need Wi-Fi. All right, now with the S9, you get 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs onboard storage. You get all the bells and whistles from Samsung, the wireless charging, the water resistance. But it depends on whether or not you want to spend $500 on this device. That's something to think about. 500 versus 130 bucks on the Sprint network. Now I'm saying on the Sprint network, these are the best, hands down. Data speeds are equivalent. Well, I can't say that. They're not equal. For this is on a lower end processor. This is on the Snapdragon 845, and I've been seeing speeds over 200 megabytes, even on Sprint using TextNow. No lie. So once again, it's all about your preference. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And for call features, they do allow you to use the native app, your native dollar app, to call out. The thing is, with iPhones, you have to purchase the iPhone from TextNow Wireless. I'm not sure why, but you have to purchase the iPhone from TextNow Wireless in order for it to use the stock dollar on the iPhone. And I think the same thing with the Android devices. You have to purchase the phone from TextNow. But I do have a T-Mobile SIM, and I've been using the stock dollar on a T-Mobile SIM. So that's something you guys have to consider. Now, if you're having issues with the TextNow app, I do have alternative apps that you can get unlimited calls and texts and still be able to get away with the $9.99 plan or the $19 plan or any plan. All right. So if you think you're having issues with calls and with just calls, texting is fine, but the call quality, if you feel you're having issues with the call quality, I recommend you trying out Google Voice or Google Hangouts. Either one sounded clear to me. Even on the TextNow wireless SIM cards, sounded clear to me. Facebook Messenger, of course, because people don't want to leave Facebook. So Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Skype, Viber, and Line. These are the messaging and calling apps I would recommend you all to test out if you are having issues with the TextNow application. All right. So basically, that is my rundown. That is my rundown of this whole TextNow wireless setup and how it works, how it runs. You can use it over Wi-Fi, or you can use the $9.99 plan, or you can use the unlimited data plan. To be truthfully honest, the best values are in the $9.99 plan and a $39.99 plan. But if you don't use that much data, if you don't use nothing over 5 gigs, then a $29 plan will be perfectly fine. Or the $19 plan. It's just your preference and you know what you do on your smartphone. But I get a lot of hate. All right, I get a lot of hate when I say this. TextNow Wireless definitely has the best prices for any tier of data plans, even for unlimited talk and text. There's not a lot of carriers giving you talk and text for under $10. And like I said, there's hidden gems in that $9.99 plan. I can't disclose that. You would have to try it yourself. All right, so that's my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts on the TextNow Wireless plans. What other phone carriers do you truthfully believe can defeat those plans, like flat out? I'm not talking about a special offer. I'm talking about right now without any special offers to try to get you to switch. I'm not trying to get anyone to switch with a special offer. This is just what's out right now without any special offers. Like I said, the best special offer they offered was the unlimited data plan for free. I mean, for free. All you had to do was buy a cell phone and you got free data until like the new year. That was the best plan ever. Now, the rest of them, I don't know. But give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, I will leave you all the alternative apps that you can download and try and test out with the plans. Once again, they're running on Sprint or they're running on T-Mobile, getting the same type of speeds, the same, no caps, same type of speeds, no caps until you use up to 5 gigs or 23 gigs. But leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. What other carriers are competing with TextNow Wireless in the USA? All right, it's your boy Two Phones. I'm out.